You can feel the intensity in the air. You can feel that something is brewing, and that something is the Killer Clown Purge. October 31st, 2022. Make sure to mark your calendars, because that is the day, that is the night, that is the evening where the Killer Clowns are going to be rising up in groups, and they will do whatever they can to take over the world. Now, over the past few hours, the Gaming Weekly's been doing a lot more research about the Killer Clown Scare, the phenomenon there, and we are getting more and more reports concerning the citizens out there, and they are telling us that the Killer Clowns are terrorizing many of the citizens as we speak. We're going to go ahead and take you to some DMs when it comes to the people out there that did share their stories with the Killer Clowns, and of course more Killer Clown DMs, as well as the threats are beginning to rise as we get set for Halloween night, October 31st, 2022. So here we go. We, of course, are going to go ahead and talk about the story that a young man did send via Instagram. He actually sent this a couple of hours ago. His name is Blake. He said, hey, I got a story to share. He actually did send this. He says, quote, okay, I'm 13 and my name is Blake, but one day I was walking through the woods to find my house because it was in the woods, so I was walking and heard footsteps walking my way. Then I looked behind me and saw a killer clown. He said to me, why are you walking, young man? You should come to my car to get some candy for some odd reason. But I ran, went home, and I made a fake account, a fake clown account, and I got invited into the new killer clown group Midnight Killers, and the same clown I saw was talking about me and my address and took photos of me running. And I just want to say, don't take this as a joke, this is serious. And I got invited in the Midnight Killer Clown group, so if you need info, I will tell you. And of course, we did say, quote, are they wanting to attack? He did say he had a knife and was following me. Before we get to the Killer Clown DM, this is so disturbing. First off, this is a kid we're talking about who's 13, who's just minding his business, walking through the woods so he can get to his house. And all of a sudden, he turns around and he sees a killer clown out of nowhere asking him if he wants to come with him in the car to get some free candy. This is absolutely ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. This is getting more and more intense and a lot more serious as we, of course, are getting set for the Halloween Purge happening on the 31st of this month. Now, remember what I said a couple of videos ago. I did say that as we get closer and closer to October 31st, it's almost as if the killer clowns are becoming a lot more demented, a lot more delusional, and a lot more destructive. And now they're literally wandering in the woods, terrorizing people, asking kids if they would like to follow them into their cars so they can actually give them candy. This is absolutely ridiculous. So listen, for all the people out there watching this video, please, and I again repeat this word, please, do not put yourself in a vulnerable position, because these killer clowns, they're going to attack people that are vulnerable. They're going to attack people that are alone. They're going to attack people that seem weak. And that's exactly what these killer clowns are looking to do. Listen, October 31st is a couple of weeks away. We still have enough time to try to combat them, but the only way we can actually truly combat them is not only by sharing information, but also staying indoors. You know, these killer clowns are going to be in the streets trying to look for people to attack and abduct. And I can guarantee you this, they're not going to stop until their plans have succeeded. Let's go ahead and move on here. Here's another killer clown that DM'd us. He did say a lot of different things, very cryptic things. We're going to go ahead and share it to you right now. So in this message, we did say, what exactly is your plan? He said, quote, first, I'm going to come knocking at your door, then I'm going to drag you to my location, then I'm turned to a killer clown. I think he meant to say, I'm turning you into a killer clown. We responded saying, why? And he actually said, because I don't like you. And I said, what is it about humans that you don't like? He replied saying, you and other people. We don't care about the cops and everyone. We're trying to kidnap, bring them back, and hide out and turn them into clowns. I believe that's what he meant to say. And of course, the next question was, what's your message to the entire world? And he did say, my message to the world, to stay out of the way. We have guns and we will stop in cars and buses. If you get in my way, you will get hurt or injured. And for you, I'm coming to your house, so I have that on your mind. So, of course, he was sending threats to me. But I mean, overall, this is beyond ridiculous. This needs to be addressed at length. I hope everybody out there is prepared for the killer clowns out there. I hope everyone is understanding that this is not some sort of joke. I hope everyone understands that this is not some sort of troll. And I really do hope everyone understands that this is not some sort of false story that we're creating. I know there's some people out there saying that this is, quote, false, that this is fake. Listen, folks, we are just getting the sources here, and every single source is indicating that something's going to happen on October 31st of 2022. Something major is going to happen on that night. Now, whether if it's the Purge or not, these killer clowns have a plan. They have a plan, a methodical plan, to make sure that they're going to complete their plan, and that way they can purge the entire world so they can indeed run this world. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about here, folks. They want everyone to understand that they are the dominant species. They want everyone to understand that they are going to be the ones that will be taking over the entire world. And this all began a couple of decades ago when they were being disrespected and ridiculed and tormented. They were bullied, for crying out loud. Was that good? No, not at all. But the things that they're doing now is not even good as well. They're actually doing worse than their own bullies. They're rising up and destroying innocent people out there, and it's sickening. It is absolutely sickening. So here's what I propose for everyone to do. Again, as always, make sure to plaster this video all over the world, all over social media, Snapchat, of course, YouTube, not just that, but also Instagram and Discord, and whatever social media platform you use, because we have the resources, we have the platforms to share, to communicate with other people around the world, to send messages around the globe. That is the beauty of social media. We have that chance to do it now at this point in time. We have a great chance in spreading the message like wildfire, but we have to do our part as well. I feel as if not a lot of people are doing it. I feel as if a lot of people are beginning to spread the information that it's false, but it's not false. And that way, we can actually save perhaps others out there, because these people are sending stories in that killer clowns out there are indeed after them. So, I mean, we can't let this happen. We can't let this slide. And I was just hoping that everyone understands the danger that lies. And I was just hoping that everyone understands as well. I hope everyone understands that something's going to happen on October 31st if we don't do anything. Well, the killer clowns are terrorizing everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us. As mentioned, we have plenty of more content coming our way. As the days progress, we are getting set for more and more killer clown stuff. We will continue to do more interviews, not just that, but also we're going to continue to see if there's any other person out there sharing their killer clown story. Not just that, but also if there's going to be another form of attack. We saw that there was some sort of attack that happened over there in London at a cinema where every single person was on standby. They were frightened when killer clowns surrounded the complex and attacked people from inside. Police did arrive. There were no killer clowns on the scene. But nonetheless, though, these killer clowns seem to be slick. We'll continue to monitor whatever they do. We'll report it here on the channel, The Gaming Weekly, the #1 source when it comes to The Gaming Weekly. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for watching and tuning in. Please expect more Killer Clown videos. We will see you in the next one. And as always, please stay safe, because things are really, and I mean really, getting serious now. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We will see you next time.